Hi guys, it's Nikki, and today I'm going to be doing a plan with me in my vertical So Much Crafting inserts. And it is currently 6 a.m. I woke up, I couldn't sleep, so I decided that I would go ahead and get up and start working, and I figured I would go ahead and plan for this week because it is already Tuesday and I haven't filled these out yet. So let me go ahead and apologize for the printers going in the background. I'm just so excited for this week's new releases. I haven't really done a sneak peek other than the new format that I showed on Instagram as well as in the Facebook group. But if everything goes as planned, I should have, I think, 5 new full kits this week, and I'm just so excited for it. So I figured I would go ahead and start cutting. So the first thing, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. You guys, if this video is all over the place, it's just because it is so early and I'm just out of it. So I'm going to be using this kit from Sponsored by Coffee. This is one of her personal sized kits. And then I did pull some other things because I'm feeling just super ambitious this morning and I want to try to do a little bit of something different. So I pulled a couple of things from OnceMoreWithLove, a couple of things from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo, Girls Night sheet from KPLPlans, as well as a couple of other sheets from Sponsored by Coffee. I was looking at the mini kit and I'm pretty sure that I could use just it, but I did want to try to do something just a little bit different. Also, I'm sure you can tell I have little page flags on these right now. Lately when I've been doing these plan with me's and these inserts, I just kind of get thrown off as to what's going on, even though I do keep my GM Louie over to my left. And this does have my plans. You guys can see though, it's not filled out for quite a few things. It's gonna be just a lot of working this week. But then I also have some other stuff going on, so I wanted to go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna start off by, let's see, make sure I've got everything I need, hole puncher. I'm gonna go ahead and do my side washi first. I also feel like I'm kind of losing my voice, and I don't know if it's just because of how early it is or if I'm really going to lose my voice. I'm not too sure about that yet, but if I sound a little bit weird, that is what is going on. And I hope that that's not, oh, that is kind of, I guess I could just cover it though. I don't think it's gonna be too big of a problem. I know that with these So Much Crafting inserts, a lot of the times they are cut differently, so it makes it kind of hard to do the side washi. Just go ahead and do that, and you guys can see from me flipping this, this is what my week looks like last week in these inserts. That's why I didn't film. I pretty much just did heart checklists with a couple of little icons that I had left over from a ScribblePrintsCo kit, but I didn't film it, and I didn't even plan until pretty late in the week, which is why I did the checklist. And then you guys can see I ended up not filling it out. I've mentioned I'm not feeling it lately. Even my Erin Condren, I don't feel like I can't tell because of this, there we go. I just don't feel like I've really been using it. I sit down and I do the plan with me's, at least in the Erin Condren, but then I just don't feel like I've really been using my Erin Condren. However, this week I have done a lot better, and it is filled out up until today with some other things filled out for the rest of the week. So I'm gonna grab my scissors really quickly so I can cut the tops of these off. And again, like I said, this isn't a sticker issue. This is more so just sometimes these inserts are cut a little bit differently, so it's really hard to get a sticker that will fit it perfectly just because it kind of varies from insert to insert on how they were cut. When I was designing our mini kits and Allie and I were kind of playing around with them, we noticed that a lot. Especially on the sides, we noticed that sometimes they wouldn't be cut straight as far as like this area through here. So when you got over to this side right here, this was... Okay guys, so my phone did die, and I did not realize it until I had already done Monday and Tuesday, so I'm just going to explain what's going on. So Monday I only needed the 2-heart checklist because I was going to get all of the orders packed, and then I was going to have a design day. I also did put a... what is this? The $sign down on Monday because I did have to make a purchase. And then I also put down this little guy from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo that is just taking some things to the mail because I had to go drop orders off. I also had a couple of other things I needed to mail that day. So Tuesday, which is today, like I said, I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I've got a to-do list for work. I've got a ton of stuff to print and cut. And then I will be going with my friend Rowan to see Suicide Squad later tonight. So I have a girls' night sticker down from KPLPlans. So now that I know that the camera is good and charged, let's continue. So Wednesday, I have the Wednesday sale, and I do not know yet what I'm going to be doing as far as the kit for that goes. But I also need to print, cut, clean, and do a face mask on this day. So I'm gonna just move this guy over to the side, and let's see. Put down a piece of washi. I think I'm gonna do this one right here. And then I need to take, let's see. I'm gonna do the green checklist with, I don't really wanna do important. Maybe I will just leave that. So I'm gonna do the green checklist right here. And then I'm going to take, let's see, just another piece of washi, do some orange. And then I'm going to do the to clean header. Uh-oh. And I'm not too sure what I was mentioning because I felt like I was talking about a lot of stuff while I was doing Monday and Tuesday, but then, you know, the camera stopped recording. So let's see, I'm gonna do it to clean, and I'm gonna do a pink 2-heart checklist. Do I wanna do that? No. I'm gonna do an appointment label down here. There we go. And I might actually go ahead and do 2 appointment labels. Yeah. Okay, so that was Wednesday. I do need to do, let's see, we have a face mask icon. I'm just going to put that, don't I have, oh, I do. I just completely ignored this entire sheet. Okay, so I'm going to take a little green flag, put that right there, and then put my face mask icon right there. Okay, so the first 3 days are done, so let's see. On Thursday, I need to do listings, I need to film the new release video, and I need to cut more. So I'm going to do an important header, and then I'm going to use my last 3-heart checklist, and actually on top of that though, I do want to do another piece of washi. Let's do this one. And it probably got cut out of the video now that I think about it, but I was mentioning, and I'm sorry if I'm saying this twice, but I was mentioning that I'm super excited for this week's new releases because I'm gonna have, I think, 5 new kits, 5 new deluxe kits, and they're all gonna be in the reformat, which is just so exciting. And I also mentioned, and it probably got cut out as well, that I was supposed to be releasing the Dearest and the Foxy kits in, sorry guys, let me think for 2 seconds. The Dearest and the Foxy kits in glossy this week, but that's not going to be happening because I am, or I did reformat, and I don't want to release them in the older format. I would rather wait, get them reformatted, and then I will release them again with the newer format. So hopefully that is not a huge problem. I know a lot of people were asking when they could get those kits in glossy, so it's actually going to be a little bit now. But I did want to go ahead and get them reformatted before I went ahead and started printing them off in glossy. So let's see, on Friday, I'm going to get all open orders done, and then Rowan and I are going to the beer garden. That's one of our favorite places to go. We try to go like every other Friday night. So let's see. You guys, my camera is just not having it, okay? So it just went off again. So hopefully too much of that didn't just get cut out. I'm hoping it just cut out as I was finishing up Thursday. But I'm gonna go ahead and start working on Friday now. So I'm gonna take this orange washi, and maybe this is some kind of a sign that I shouldn't be filming in the morning. Let's see, I'm gonna do that orange washi, and then let's see, I think I'm gonna actually move down with it some too. Put this in for new releases. That is off. And I've mentioned before, Sponsored by Coffee's stickers, like I don't know what paper she uses. I know it's matte removable, but it comes up so nicely off of the So Much Crafting inserts, whereas normally I cannot get anything back up off of these. But hers just comes up so easily. So I almost want to use another Girls Night sticker. I wonder if, I mean, that one looks okay, right? Maybe not. Okay, put those to the side. So Friday I need to do all open orders. So I'm gonna take, did I not grab? I did not. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little shipping icon right here and put that right there. And then also, what did I say? Beer garden later that night. So how do I wanna mark that? I should have grabbed a different sticker from Once More with Love for this, but I did not. I also need to put down something for new releases, so I'm going to take an appointment label, put that right here, and then let's see. I guess technically I could just do the little wine glasses for Beer Garden, but I don't have an icon for new releases. That's okay. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to take first another piece of washi for a little bit of separation down here in between my day and my night. And I'm going to take this appointment label and just put it down at the bottom. And I'm going to take my little wine glass down there. So Saturday is going to be a big filming day. It's probably also going to be a big cutting day. So I'm going to take a piece, weekend banner. Do my weekend banner first. So I'm completely in love with these really just skinny little weekend banners from Sponsored by Coffee. I think they are so cute. So I'm just going to take, and I love that it just runs straight across and it doesn't need anything behind it. So I'm going to take that and put it right there. I'm actually going to save that piece of washi because it is so matchy to that. I'm going to do this piece over on Sunday, this piece on Saturday, and then I'm going to take a 2-heart checkbox for both days. I'm going to do the pink over here. And the orange over here. Let's see, and then I think I'm going to do another piece of washi on both days so that I can do a quarter box over it. And let's see, I'll do orange on that one and green on that one. I feel like I got that insanely crooked, and it's not the sticker, it's the washi being just weird because of the way that these were cut. There we go. Let's put the green one over here. Okay, I'm gonna have to line this the opposite way so that I can make sure that I'm getting it over on that side. Okay, and then do this one over here. You guys can see how easily these stickers pull up off of these inserts. Okay, so I need to do, sorry guys, the printer just ran out of paper and I'm sure that was incredibly loud. I'm going to do the filming icon down in this one, and then Sunday I actually don't have anything planned yet. I have no idea what's going to be happening on Sunday. I should probably, take a schedule header and put that above this. And then, let's see, I think I had a day marked as a big cleaning day, and now I don't see it though over in my planner. Wednesday. Oh, I've got these two for Wednesday. So I'm going to take my cleaning bottle on Sunday because I do generally do like a really deep clean on Sunday. I'm going to take this little planner and just put it over here. And then Saturday, I actually Well, no, Saturday I'm probably going to be filming all day. Okay, so I think that is it. I feel like there are other things I meant to put in here though. I'm going to do another appointment label on Friday, or on Saturday, I mean, because I felt like something was happening on Saturday that I forgot to write down. So just in case, I'm going to go ahead and throw an appointment label in there. And I think that is it, you guys. So I actually really love this little kit from Sponsored by Coffee. I'm going to pop these back into my Louis really quickly so you guys can see. But it definitely had everything that I needed and then some. When I was looking at it, I figured I was going to have to pull some stuff in. You guys could see by all the things that I had grabbed to use just in case, but not necessary at all. So that is what the finished spread looks like. Let me zoom you guys in just a bit, and I will show you what is left over from the kit. So we've got this right here, that right there, and then that right there. So I definitely had a good bit of stuff left over. So yeah, that was my plan with me for this week, and I'm so sorry, guys. I know the camera kept cutting out. It is so early in the morning, so this is probably going to be incredibly rambly, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.